Don't do that, you prick.
What are you doing?
You're such a prick.
I'm trying to come through the
No,
door.
you deliberately push that to try and push me over. Okay? And don't make it look like you weren't.
Please don't shout at me in the inquiry.
I'm not shouting,
Are
sir.
you here for a legitimate reason?
Okay?
Are you here for a legitimate reason?
Well, what I'm here to see, okay, I will
Are
go
you
and
here
see.
for a legitimate reason? Do you
Yes,
need to
I am
speak
here
to an
for a
officer?
legitimate reason.
Do you need
Yes,
to
I am.
speak to someone? Would
Yes.
you like to tell me what that is?
Okay?
And I'll get an officer to
Not
come and
you,
speak to you.
it's your actual inspector I would like to see.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel that highlights police overreach and shows why knowing your rights truly matters. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. What begins as a simple public filming encounter quickly escalates into threats, assumptions, and rising tension. But the auditor stays composed, sharp, and in control, dismantling it all with clear facts. Let's get straight into it. This one escalates quickly.
I've got no problem with you using your video in public, because that's your right to do so. Okay. I have had a complaint from a member of police staff.
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself on me?
Yes, certainly. My name's Sergeant 1789 Pope. I'm the duty sergeant on today. Got no issue with your video. That said, I'd ask you not to video inside there, members of police staff. If your actions cause alarm, harassment, and distress to them, you may commit an offence.
Okay, right. Well, just so you know, that is a public area, okay, and I'm well within my rights to be in there and filming.
Sir,
okay.
Sir, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying if your actions cause alarm, harassment, and distress.
Okay.
Members of the sir, you listen.
As an officer, okay,
no, please
you
listen,
can't
sir,
be
please
alarmed
listen.
and distressed.
Actually, we can. You're
no, you
thinking of
cannot.
the case,
You
sir,
need to
sir,
look at
sir.
case law, and you will actually see that you cannot be alarm and distress right in your actual
sir,
officer's
that's the case
duty.
of RV Oram. That's not in relation to what we're doing now. I'm talking about police staff, not police officers.
Okay.
Sir, I'm talking about police staff, not police officers.
Yep, but as long
as no issue.
As long as I'm in a public area, I can film whatever I can see.
Right, but if they don't want, if the members of staff cause alarm, harassment, and distress, I'm telling you now that may be an offence.
I'm allowed to film anything I can see from public.
I'm not saying that you
okay,
are.
so if I film them, if I film them and I'm in public, okay, then I am doing nothing unlawful. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, correct.
Right, so if you cause alarm, harassment, and distress through your actions, okay, then you commit an offence on Section 5 of the Public Order Act.
Section 5?
No, so
okay, so have you got a member of the public that's a complainant?
I'm not saying that you've done that yet, and I'm not saying, I'm just advising you. I've got no problem with you videoing here.
Well, have you got a member of the public that's a complainant?
Well, police staff
Police staff is not a member of the public. No, they are not. Not when they're actually working.
They are?
Not when they're working, sir. You need to actually justify that. They are police staff and they're in an office of duty. Okay? So you need to actually rectify that.
That exchange showed how quickly lawful filming can be reframed as suspicion. The sergeant initially said he had no issue with the camera, then shifted towards warnings about alarm, harassment, and distress based on complaints from police staff. The auditor remained precise, distinguished staff concerns from public law, and refused to accept implied criminality. Notice how he never followed the officer's framing. Instead, he calmly questioned the basis of the claims and insisted on proper justification, preventing vague language from turning into assumed authority. The sergeant introduced psychological pressure, but the auditor responded with clear definitions and stayed in control of the narrative. That correction effectively dismantled the warning in real time. The uncertainty became visible, and the confidence behind it weakened. This is where legal clarity makes a difference. When you understand the law and stick to it, pressure loses its impact. Know the boundary, state it calmly, and hold your position. Would you have challenged that alarm and distress warning or stayed quiet? What gives you confidence when language starts being stretched like that?
So I would ask you, very politely, okay, not to video the staff. If you want to video us, that's fine. You're more than happy to do so.
No, I will video the staff if they're actually in the
if
site.
I do get a complaint, so then you may be dealt with under that matter, okay?
Well,
and that's it. That's the end of it.
And just remember, it will be completely unlawful. It will be completely unlawful. Okay, but also, can I just mention to you as well, can you tell me why you didn't actually tell me that you put your body camera on, sir?
Okay. I apologise for that. My body camera's on. Is there a reason why you didn't tell me you were videoing me?
I don't need to. Okay, under your actual code of ethics.
Thank you very much for your time,
okay,
sir. Yes, go on. Under my code of ethics.
Under your code of ethics, under section 3.5, okay, you're meant
3.5 what?
3.5 of your code of ethics.
Sir, there's no such thing as 3.5.
Yes, there is, sir. You need to actually look at it, okay? It actually states that a member of the public must be informed at the first possible moment when you actually turn your body camera on. Okay, now you had ample opportunity
Well, here you go,
in which to actually tell me.
Can you just wait?
Okay,
Stop
and
talking
you did
for a
not.
second.
No,
and let
please
me
don't
explain.
talk to me that way.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to
Do
give
not
you a
talk
card.
to me in that
Sir,
manner.
I'm going to give you a card with my
Okay.
details on, so you can make a complaint that I didn't inform
Don't
you
worry, I will be.
that I had my body worn video.
I will be. Don't worry about that.
I didn't. I was more concerned with your actions
Okay.
at the time. But
What, my actions? What, filming in public?
well, no, what you're trying to
Filming
do...
in public,
No,
sir.
what you're trying to do is just bait police officers
No,
and other people.
that's a presumption, okay? What you
Well,
got to remember, a presumption,
not,
okay,
but-
that's your own personal presumption, sir.
I'll give you my details.
Okay, your own personal presumption, and your own personal presumption
So I'm
is
not
not
going to argue
law.
with you. I'm just advising you.
Okay,
But if you
yeah,
want to video
your
in public, you're
presumption
more
is
than
not
welcome.
law.
No, it's not.
Okay, so just
I never
remember
said
that.
it was.
Okay,
So,
so don't tell me that I'm trying to bait police officers.
You are.
No, I would have gladly have had a nice conversation with you, sir, if you would have approached me in a different
You were
manner.
never intending that at all.
Really?
Really? You're doing this
No,
specifically
look,
because
sir,
you
you're
want
making
someone to interact
another
with you.
presumption again.
I've come out to speak
How have
to
you made it
because
as a
I've had
sergeant?
complaint.
How have you made it as a sergeant when
There you
you
go.
make so many presumptions? Okay, you've made 3 different presumptions. Okay, on me. Okay, now if that was the case, I can make a presumption
I'm
on
ending
you
this
and
conversation
say,
now.
right,
Thank
you're
you
in
for your time,
uniform.
sir. I
Okay,
appreciate
are you
that.
telling me
Bye-bye.
that you're going to murder someone next?
Beg your pardon?
Okay.
This is where legal knowledge becomes powerful. The sergeant tried to draw a new boundary, suggesting that filming officers was acceptable but filming staff could lead to consequences. The auditor pushed back immediately, questioning the legality of that distinction and challenging the implied threat. He then shifted focus to the use of the body camera, raising concerns about whether recording had been properly disclosed. Notice how the auditor didn't attack the person, but the assumptions being made. He kept bringing the discussion back to clear definitions. What is lawful filming, what powers actually exist, and what is merely being implied? That approach exposed the underlying tactic, using vague future consequences to pressure immediate compliance. Because he stayed calm and consistent, the pressure lost its effect. This is the moment assumptions are forced back onto authority. The warning weakens under scrutiny. Sticking to facts without emotion is key, because uncertainty is what gives vague suspicion its power. When you calmly ask for legal clarity, authority either has to justify its position or step back. Would you have challenged the body camera issue or focused only on the filming restriction? Which approach do you think was more effective?
Is that what it is? Okay, so I can make a presumption, okay, on you, okay, and this is
Goodbye,
only
sir,
using it
thank
as
you.
an example. So are you telling me then
I
that
say
you
so?
would actually murder someone else? Would you, sir? Don't do that, you prick!
What are you doing?
You're such a
Don't
prick.
tell me. I'm trying
Okay?
to come through
No,
the
no,
door.
you deliberately push that to try and push me over. Okay? And don't make it look like you weren't.
Please don't shout at me in the inquiry.
I'm not shouting,
Are
sir.
you here for a legitimate reason?
Okay?
Are you here for a legitimate reason?
Well, what I'm here to see, okay, I will
Are
go
you
and
here
see.
for a legitimate reason? Do you
Yes,
need
I
to
am
speak
here
to
for
an
a
officer?
legitimate reason.
Do you
Yes,
need
I
to
am.
speak to someone? Would
Yes.
you like to tell me what that is?
Okay?
And I'll get an officer
Not
to come
you,
and speak to
it's your actual inspector I would like to see.
He's not here at the moment, but I can
Okay.
give you the details on how you can contact him.
Yep, if you could. Okay, because that
Yeah,
was completely out of order.
If you contact 101,
No, I'm not doing it via 101,
well, if you want to
okay?
speak to
I will
someone in
actually
the
do it in
office,
here.
They'll take the
Okay?
details for you.
And that I will do.
Okay.
Okay? But you are absolutely out of order for what you just done. Don't make it look like you didn't do
Well, no,
anything.
that's on
It's
you,
all
sir.
on
I was
camera.
walking
No,
through
was
it.
it hell? Was it hell? You absolutely talk out your arse.
Sir, if you keep swearing at me
Swear-
and you keep being
arse
abusive,
is not swearing, sir.
then I will
Arse
ask you
is
to
not
leave the
swearing.
station.
Arse is
Sir,
not
I'm going to
swearing.
ask you to leave the station if you carry on trying to
Can you tell
behave
me?
in this
Can
manner.
you tell me whether or not that is swearing or not? Arse is not swearing.
You're shouting
Arse-
at me.
I'm
You're
not
shouting
I'm
at
not
me.
shouting.
You are.
I'm
So
not
if you
shouting.
want to make your complaint, there's the inquiry office.
I'm not
I'm more
shouting.
than happy to do so. If you have no legitimate reason to be
Okay.
here, I will
I have
ask
a
you to leave.
legitimate reason. Okay.
What's your legitimate
Well,
reason,
I'm waiting
sir?
for you to go, and then I'll go in there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, I'll
See
wait
you
for
then.
you to go.
Thank you.
Okay. Because you are absolutely out of order.
Sir, there's no point following me in.
I'm not
asking
following you in
because-
through that door.
Okay.
I'm not following you in
Sir,
through that door.
go sit
No,
down
I
there,
want
please.
you to go, and then I'll carry on with my business.
Okay.
And I've already told you that 3 times. As soon as you go, I will carry on with my
You're
business.
just being argumentative
Okay.
unnecessarily.
No, you tried to push me over.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's all on camera, so don't worry about
It's all on
it.
camera
Yep,
here as
and
well.
I will be getting a copy of those.
I'm sure you will, sir. You have a nice
Okay.
day. Thank you for your time.
Right? Absolute joker.
What happened there is a clear example of escalation through provocation. The auditor used a hypothetical scenario to highlight the sergeant's assumptions, and the officer reacted sharply, losing composure and swearing as he tried to regain control of the interaction. The auditor responded by slowing the exchange down, requesting space, and anchoring the moment to what was being recorded. Notice how the dynamic shifted the moment the officer swore. Up to that point, he was attempting to maintain a controlled, authoritative tone, but the outburst revealed frustration beneath the surface. Once that happened, the interaction stopped being about authority and became about behavior under pressure. By staying calm and referring back to the recording, the auditor prevented the narrative from being dominated by emotion. This is where professionalism and frustration collide on camera. When emotion enters, authority can lose its grip on perception. Staying composed, sticking to facts, and avoiding reactive responses is what keeps control of the situation. Was that outburst a loss of control or a deliberate tactic to provoke a reaction? How would you have handled that moment under pressure?